Hello everyone, today I'm making another video. I wish I wasn't here making this video, but we're here talking about the Canada Post strike again, which started last week today. It's been 7 days now that the strike has been going on. Started November 15th, 2024. Today is Friday, November 22nd, 2024. So it's about a full week later after the strike started. There have been no major updates that we've seen from the Canada Post website directly related to the negotiations. They had a whole bunch of updates leading up to last week, Friday, before the strike happened. Now that the strike has happened, there's been zero updates that I've seen on the website on their direct negotiations page regarding what is going on sort of behind the scenes. So we have no idea. We're just completely left in the dark at this point as to where this is and where a resolution may be coming from. But it's been 7 days, okay? The first one, disrupting critical documents. There are people out there that are waiting for really important documents like their birth certificates or their passports. They're either stranded out of the country or in the country. They can't get somewhere or get back to us without those passports. There are also people waiting for birth certificates to undergo important medical type things. That is just completely being stopped and overhauled by the strike right now. The next one, impact on financial operations. There are folks like charities, especially before Christmas time, that are receiving a lot of charitable donations, usually checks by the mail, old school ways of doing payments. That's all completely stopped. There's a lot of people that are being impacted by this. And another one that we're seeing right now, this one is really affecting us as a small business. There's massive increases, massive pressure increases for small businesses and individuals. Now that we're a week later, we're 7 days after, when this whole thing kind of started, it kind of happened. It didn't happen out of nowhere, but it wasn't something that was top of mind for a lot of people. It wasn't really something that was really out there. It kind of came leading up to a Friday potential strike. The strike happened, and it still didn't really quite feel like it hit anybody. Now that we're a week later, we started really seeing this as of Tuesday last week. I just feel like it's really setting in at this point. The strike is happening. There's no movement. We're a week after this today. There's no communication coming. It's just completely dark in the void, and it is really starting to increase pressures. For us specifically at our business, we've had to start making some really, really tough choices today in a really bad and negative way. I mean, our whole business is almost like half of our business is just completely shut off. Okay, we are completely reliant and dependent on Canada Post and the postal services. Another alternative just doesn't cut it. We can't switch to another competitor and use a different parcel service because what we ship in our particular industry, we rely on letter mail, $2 letter mail. If you're going to a customer and you're trying to generate sales and you have an option between, hey, I can get something for $2 tracked from all the way from Ottawa to BC as one option versus, hey, if you want that same item tracked from Ottawa to BC, it's going to cost you $20. So why would you in your right mind buy something, let's just say it's a $10 item, for example. Why would you pay $20 to get a $10 item shipped to you when you can spend $2? And as a result, we have tried switching to other postal services, but it's just not biting, right? Everybody has just completely lost faith in e-commerce right now. It's in a really, really bad spot overall, not just because of Canada Post, but even just in general. I think there's a lot of question and a lot of stuff up in the air right now as to, am I going to get my package at all? And I think it's just slowing down general e-commerce, not only for those that are using Canada Post, but for other services as well, right? And it's just, it's getting out of hand, and it's really, really putting a lot of pressure on us in a bad way. And like I said, today we had to make some choices right now as we see and hold our breath for how long the strike is going to last for. But we're in this situation right now. Want to just hear back from you all to see how this strike has been affecting you in the last 7 days here so far. See you later.